Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Our objective this time is simply go back to our capital and attend the council. Should be easy enough, it's just over there. I'm going to head up this way before we go there, but that's it. And we also have our new friend, Knock Knock, who Valerie, at like half health, is about the same as he has at full health in terms of how it's going. But, oh, same health as Tristian and as Lindsay. Interesting. Anyway. We do need to get him better equipped, but I don't know if we have anything right now, so we'll see. Right, head up this way, and back to Pharos. Just that easy, really. Ooh, new kingdom event. Well, we'll get it when we get back. That's fun. Right, and time to attend the council in the throne room. Let's see what happens. I'm very interested to see how things are going to go, and whether Knock Knock is going to talk to everyone. I wonder whether he can be an advisor as well. But no, I'll need to check. Right. Yeah, I wonder what he'd be advisor of. Maybe he can be your divine advisor? Oh god, everyone's here. The throne room is full of people. Your allies stand around the throne, waiting in silence as you approach. The atmosphere is tense. Today you'll be discussing the strange and deadly blight that's recently struck your barony. The gloomy silence is only penetrated by loud chewing. Knock Knock has grabbed a whole fried chicken from the table and is busily devouring it, ignoring everyone else completely. Yod folds his hands on his chest. Well, now that we're all here, let's sum up what we know. We've each spent a lot of time and effort to learn what we can about where the monsters come from and what's causing this strange disease. I hope this conversation can shed some light on the situation. Keston shakes his head slowly. We need to hurry. If we don't find the source of this blight and eliminate it, we may end up with a rebellion on our hands. Can we keep the people calm? Persuade them to wait a bit longer? Your Grace, it's hard to expect loyalty and obedience from people in times like this. They're looking for something or someone to blame. I didn't want to be the one to say it, but... Yod cuts Keston off with a gesture. People think you're cursed, Your Grace. It would be in your own best interest to quickly discover the cause of this disaster that keeps claiming the lives of your subjects. Keston, are you still with the militia? The guard hesitates, furrowing his brow. Your Grace, I understand these people very well. They're just tired of waiting and hoping. But for now, I can guide their eagerness for action in a positive direction. I'm glad to help them avoid hasty decisions that could cause more trouble. At the same time, I'm convinced that a crowd of terrified villagers who've armed themselves can't truly be our salvation. This barony has a chance only so long as it has authorities and laws. My top priority is helping you remain that authority and that law. Keston takes a deep breath after the unusually long speech. I just wanted to assure you that I'm on your side. Yod, how did you come about these rumors of a curse? Yod bows his head. Each day I see dozens of infected, Your Grace. Many people lost their loved ones, or fear that they soon will. They all want to know what's going on, who deserves the blame, whose sins brought this blight upon them. Trust me, every day the number of people willing to pin the blame on you grows. They say you and your barony are cursed. Of course, I don't believe a word of it. This isn't a curse, but some disease, which has somehow manifested itself in your barony. Yod raises his eyes to meet yours. Trust me, I won't leave you until I find the source of this disease, regardless of what these poor people might say in their delirium. Let's summarize what we found up to this point. Yod, Keston, and Tristian look at you closely. Yod, the surgery showed that it was magic seeds causing the disease, correct? Right. Judging from the location in the patient's bodies, these seeds were ingested. It seems likely that they're initially extremely small, almost invisible, and people simply swallow them with their food. Once the seed is in the stomach, it begins to grow and cause symptoms we've seen in our patients. As soon as the seeds gain enough strength, it sprouts and turns into a magic portal, just like the bud turning into a flower. Erastil, forgive me. Yod stares into the distance for a moment. Something must have possessed me to say that. But it really does look like blooming. Each seed tears the body of its victims, just as a flower tears its bud. Okay. Keston, we discovered that Lamashtu cultists weren't involved with the monster infestation. It doesn't mean that they're innocent of other crimes, but the monster invasion at least is not their work. Hearing the name Lamashtu draws Knock Knock's attention. Mother is not to blame, told you, but who listens to me? Goblins obviously like having all these monsters around. To them, it's like a sign of Lamashtu's benevolence. Keston grunts. I'd say they're just excited by anything new that happens. I wouldn't be surprised if they're linked to this story somehow, but I doubt the seeds were created by goblin shamans. Besides, a plan like this seems a little beyond a local goblin chief's intelligence. Knock Knock raises his head. You know what I think? I think Goblin King is rotten lice scratcher. Shaman plays him like reed pipe, babbles about Lamashtu, then plots behind his back. Can you tell me where these monsters come from, Tristian? The ones that appear because of this bloom. Tristian raises his eyes from the papers on the table. Undoubtedly from some world alien to our own. All the monsters appearing from the bloom are exceptionally large and strong. It would be rare to encounter such specimens in the Stone Lands, or even on most of Galarian. But it's impossible to say what it is that lies on the other side of the portals that's intent on killing your people. Well, that's all I needed to know about the results of the research. Keston and Yod exchanged glances. Tristian continues to dig through his papers. So, the bloom's essential properties are strange seeds getting into people's bodies, which causes disease, and then eventually creates magic portals. Now we just need to discover where the seeds are coming from. Tristian, who'd been examining the map on the table from the shadows, gives a small cough. If I may, I've noticed an interesting detail. Well, two details to be precise. First, the seeds afflict mostly the villagers. There have been no recorded cases of disease within the city limits, except for those who came here looking for the cure. Yod nods. That's right. Thus, we can assume a common factor in how people are exposed to these seeds. Many villages get their food from the same territory. Tristian slowly shakes his head. I don't think food is the problem. Take a look. He points at the map. We have the most cases of the disease here, here, and over here. Monsters mostly attack here and here. The cleric's finger travels down the map, tapping points along the fluid line. You see, the situation is most dire along the banks of the Gudrun River. The Gudrun River connects the Tuskwater of Lake Silverstep. The river makes numerous twists and turns along the Camelands, wending its way between the ancient cames. Boat trips along the river might make for excellent entertainment for tourists, but the dull landscapes of the Camelands attract little attention from travellers. The river is mostly seen by treasure hunters in search of easy riches. Everyone examines the map closely. Rastal, have mercy. Yod exhales slowly. Exactly, along the river. That must be where the seeds come from their drinking water. Keston, the militia most often finds monsters by the river, right? We used to think the monsters were just coming to the river to drink. Keston rubs his forehead. But if what the cleric says is right... there are dozens of villages along the riverbanks, hundreds of people. How many are likely to be already infected? Yod looks at you closely. Are you suggesting we wait for them all to succumb to this bloom, Baroness? Let's pray we can deal with the situation before that happens. We have to go upstream and find the source of this blight. Knock Knock jumps at your words. Take me! Me! The goblin bares his sharp, crooked teeth. I want to settle the score of the king. Keston straightens up and flexes his shoulders. If you allow me, Baroness, I'd like to take the lead on this. I'll take the best members of the militia with me, sweep the woods along the river. We'll look under each and every rock if needed. Keston muffles a cough. And, everything they've been through, these people deserve a chance to discover the source of their misfortunes. You know what, Keston? Sure. If that's what you want to do, you have my permission. I want to deprive people of the opportunity to find the cause of their troubles. Might as well have them doing something. I thank you, my Baroness. I hope you'll join us soon. Keston gives a short bow, turns around and leaves. Knock Knock, what can you tell me of your brethren? Knock Knock grimaces. Daggle-eared fool-holes. They be trusting any word shaman says, not think with their own heads. See only big beasts, not see big truth. Goblin scratches behind his ear with a dagger. Great Lamashtu may be happy of all big beasties around, but it not be her doing. They're mentioning the goddess. Knock Knock stops talking, rounds his shoulders, and looks around nervously. Okay. Christian, how did you find the link between the disease and the river? The cleric glances pensively at the map. You see, Baroness, these seeds are not only the sign of something. These seeds are not only the sign of something abnormal at work. Remember the ruins where we first met? It laid near those ruins, full of huge flowers. Glades such as that tend to appear all over the stolen lands. Seems strange, does it not? Especially if we take into account that magic seeds and portals they create look like flowers themselves. Yod even called this disaster the bloom. I'd like to research this natural phenomenon and perhaps... Christian stops talking as loud. Hasty steps are heard from the main entrance. As Keston, right? That was quick. Your Grace, we have trouble. The peasants are rioting. Ah, that's the only solution these nimwits could come up with. Don't worry, Baroness. As long as they're not setting fire to the streets, we still have a chance of coming to a peaceful resolution. If you'll allow me, I'll go and speak to them. I'll do my best to calm the crowd down. And if peace doesn't prevail, your guards and I will stand with you. Let's go. I can hear their shouting even from here. Oh, wow. We're off. They've interrupted our council meeting. Okay. So are we speaking with them now, or... The murmuring crowd takes up almost the entire square. The murmuring turns to shouts at your arrival, and stone flies out the crowd and strikes the cobbles at your feet. There she is! Out at last! Damn her eyes! Okay, let's see what we got. I can do my good. One. We saved so many from this fatal disease. Okay. Let us speak. Tell me what brings you to my door. Let Yod speak, or I command you leave this place. Let's try good. Please hear me out before you lynch me. I know you're tired and disgruntled. I am too. Day after day, I and my companions and I seek a solution to your misfortunes. We've saved so many from this fatal disease, and if the gods have mercy, we can save even more. So please, let's do what we can. Return to your homes, to your loved ones. They need you, just as I need your patience and good faith. The crowd before you sways and mumbles. The people look at one another, talk in a hushed tone, shake their heads and frown. Seems rebels who were screaming and jeering a moment ago almost lost all their confidence. Finally, one of the peasants opens his mouth. The Baroness is right. You really believe this? It's pure nonsense. Don't you get it? We could run the Baroness through, but it wouldn't change a thing. She's more use alive than dead. So be it, Baroness. We'll let you pass. But don't forget, we're trusting you with our lives. Find the source. Save our children from this terrible sickness. Bye, everybody. Where are we going now? That was surprisingly easy. This doesn't look great, I gotta say. I can move the mouse around, though. Make pretty patterns while we wait. Oh, we were in the loading screen. It just didn't show us. I see. Well, you know what's most important right now? You may have heard the do-do-do-do noise. We leveled up. As did everybody else. Look at that. Right, first up, Knock Knock. He gets the first level because we've looked at him most recently. Rogue gets a next level of Blade Sense, which gets more AC, and next level of Sneak Attack. Seems pretty good to me. Right, skill points, 1 in all of those, plus those 2. Then as 1 extra point, which will put in Lore Religion. Seems easy enough to me. Followed by one of these. So, Hammer the Gap. You make a full attack, each consecutive hit against the same opponent deals extra damage equal to the number of previous consecutive hits you've made against the opponent this turn. Now, previously, we took a combat feat. Wasn't double slice. I think it was instead of... We took the combat trick here, which gave us the ability to do an extra attack with our offhand weapon. So if we take Hammer the Gap, we can then potentially do even more damage with that. So I'm going to take it, definitely. That's us. That was easy enough on that one. Also, while we're on him, do we have any stuff for him? I think we had a kukri, which is his weapon of choice. We'll see. So I have a look in here. I think we did have a kukri, and I sold it. Well, that's not good. Alright, well, that's not useful. I think I sold it.
Clear.
Oh well. We'll get stuff for him eventually. We also don't have proper armor for him either. I could give him the cloak, but it doesn't do anything for him. While we're on that subject of equipping, Harim here, we can upgrade his full plate to half plate +2. Which, given he doesn't have a dexterity modifier, doesn't really affect him too badly. But it also means we can sell this full plate, which is quite nice. So he's a little bit better now. Might as well level him now. You know, given we're on him. I'm going to give him Cleric. Surprise, surprise. He gets a feat, though. And he gets more spells. Here, 2 points. He'll have Lore, Religion, and Perception. And... what are we looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for here. Give him extra channels, but it doesn't really help us at all. Shake it off? Maybe. Steel Soul? Dwarf. Hardy. You're especially resistant to magic. You receive a +4 racial bonus on saving throws against spells and spell-like abilities. Oh. You know what? Sure. That sounds good. You can have that. Right. Next thing. Let's go at the end. Amiri. So, we've got Foreign Barbarian, Foreign Fighter right now. I think we're going to put the rest in Fighter. At least from what I remember. So if we put another point in Fighter, that means that we are getting two-handed weapon training. Yeah, +1 on attack and damage rolls. That seems, yeah, good. We'll have it. 3 of these, so we'll go for Lore Nature, Mobility, and Athletics. And then, improved critical. Choose one type of weapon. When using that weapon you selected, the threat range is doubled. Or we can take another weapon specialization. But that would... Oh, wait, no, that would be instead of weapon focus, you take weapon specialization, +2 on damage rolls you make with this selected weapon. I think improved critical sounds better, and we take it for Bastard Sword. And we just go all in on Bastard Sword. Yeah, let's do that. So it now has a double critical range, right? Threat range is doubled, yeah. Let's go with that. That seems really good to me. What's the threat range of her sword right now? It is... I think maybe 19 to 20. Although, I think her sword scales. So we're not using it right now, but... Let's have a look here. Damage is 19 to 33 or 19 to 35. Plus it has some acid in that 19 to 35. The critical is 17 to 20 there. So that's actually going to crit a lot more. This one has a better attack roll. And it's a 3 times crit on this one. So right now, I'd say this is better. But I can see arguments for both, actually. Because that'll crit more often, but this will crit. If it crits, this one will hit a lot harder. I don't know. Seems good for just now. We'll leave her with both. It's not like she's over encumbered, so it's fine. Ekundio, who I forgot has a frost battle axe. We do actually have a shield he could use. If we want to give him something like that. Yeah, I'll take the shield out for just now. It might make him over encumbered, but we'll see. Oh, he can't use that shield. Oh, well, that's fine then. I will put the shield back in. It's fine. Right. Ekundio. Let's level you up. So, Ranger. Get some evasion. Character can avoid even magical and unusual attacks with great agility. A character makes a successful reflex saving throw against an attack that normally deals half damage. It deals no damage. Nice. Good. 5 of these. So, Athletics, Mobility, Lore Nature, and then 2 points in Perception. Oh, but 1 point Perception, 1 point Stealth. There we go. That's fine. And then here, Deadly Aim. He's taking -1 penalty on all range attack rolls, gain a +2 on range damage rolls. Okay. I think improved critical sounds good. With his bow? What bow does he use? He uses the composite longbow right now. That wasn't the right one. Okay. So I could increase its range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That seems like it's okay to double its crit range. Or its threat range. Anything else? I'm just seeing if there's any ones that I don't recognize on the list. And they're probably better. I think I'm going to take the improved critical. Yeah. Although Hammer the Gap will work, won't it, for him? Because he does multiple attacks. Anyway, let's go for composite long. Actually, I don't want to tie him down to a type of weapon. We'll take Hammer the Gap, especially as I can't find composite longbow on the list. I think Hammer the Gap, so not Hammer the Gap, but improved critical is probably only meant for melee weapons. I didn't see bow on that list. I could be wrong though. It could just be at the bottom. Right. Eldritch Knight number 2. It's Arcane Spellcaster. Spellcasting at 2nd level and every level thereafter, an Eldritch Knight gains new spells per day as if he also had gained a level in Arcane Spellcasting class he belonged to before adding the Prestige class. He does not, however, gain any benefits the class would have gained except for additional spells per day, spells known, and increased effective level of spellcasting. Cool. But that's good. He's starting to get some more spells again. Right, here, 1, 2, 3. And so do you want to take point blank shot or weapon focus? Not really. You have anything better? Again, not really. Toughness? 3 hit points. For every hit die you possess beyond 3, you gain an additional 1 hit point. If you have more than 3 hit dice, you gain 1 hit point whenever you gain a hit dice, whenever you gain a level. So, he's level 9, so you'll get 9 extra health. I actually just take toughness. And then Eldritch Scion, he has to take. Yeah, sure. I'll take that one. Oh, I guess it's in case you had multiple arcane spellcasting classes. But yeah, we're going to take the ability to cast Mage's 3rd level spells. Okay, and then that gets us a 3rd level spell. Cool. Could take some like Fireball. Seems good, although we're kind of set for fire damage. Displacement's alright. It gives the creature 50% mischance per level. So that's for 9 rounds, 50% mischance. Sounds like it could be useful occasionally, especially as he kind of dies a lot. So that was kind of the Reg keep him alive level up. Yeah, so he's got more health and potential ways to keep him alive. Octavia with 35 health. My god, we need to fix that quickly. Arcane Trickster. So, impromptu sneak attack. Beginning at 3rd level, an Arcane Trickster can enter a special stance that allows him to trigger the improvise a way to sneak attack targets regardless of their awareness. An Arcane Trickster can maintain the stance for 1 round per day. 1 round per day? Really? That seems low. For every 2 levels beyond the 3rd, an Arcane Trickster can maintain the stance for 1 additional round up to a maximum of 4 rounds at 9th level. Ah, okay. Yeah, so you get 4 rounds of sneak attack. Okay, sure. Sounds okay, I guess. Still only 38 hit points. It's real low. Oh well, I guess the answer to how to deal with that is just don't get hit. Yeah, so all of those can go up to 9. That's okay, and then we could start leveling an additional one starting next level. Here, what do we want her to be able to do? It's a lot of stuff here, but I don't see anything that's jumping out at me as she needs to have. Stealthy. +2 mobility and stealth checks. Not really. Toughness, maybe. And given she only has 38 health, that actually is a huge increase to her health. I'm going to take toughness, even though it might not seem like it's necessary. Also at 9th... oh, wait, no. We're only at this level. I was reading the wrong way again. That's alright. Whatever. And then we get 2 3rd level spells. We already have Lightning Bolt. What else do we want? We don't need haste. Beast shape. I don't really want to be a beast. See invisible communal sounds useful. And then maybe whole person. Those both sound like those could be useful. We'll take them. Right, Jathal. She's going to take another point in fighter, I think. Although we could go point in inquisitor. What does that give her? A teamwork feat. Does it give her any more spells? Let me have a look. So she's got, if I check fighter here, gives her an extra second level spell slot. Let me see what we can get with her here. I'm just going to click through. Because maybe I can get her more ways to heal. Might be useful. So something like that for her, I think. Yeah, it's okay. Although I could also go like that for her, which might be better. Yeah, something like that. Right, next. Gonna give her... I'll give her Bull Rush. Grants a +2 bonus. Bull Rush attempts to push an opponent straight back without doing any harm. We can push them back a lot. Doesn't really give us a lot apart from pushing them back, but I suppose it's useful. Hammer the Gap, maybe. Outflank, maybe. Sunder Armor. Ability to perform Sunder Armor combat maneuver. Grants a +2. You attempt to dislodge armor worn by your opponent. If your combat maneuver is successful, the target loses bonus from armor for 1 round. You know what? I'll take that. Then here it gets to act like they already have a teamwork feat. Might as well take... We could take Shield Wall. But we're not using a shield. Yeah, you see that's an issue. But I was thinking Shield Wall with Valerie. That might work. Because we don't have to activate it. But it would then give our bonus to our ally of +2. But it's not necessarily useful to do that. Outflank. Yeah, a +4 on attack rolls. In addition, when you score a critical hit against a flank creature, it provokes an attack of opportunity from your ally. Okay. So if we get flanking bonuses, that would help. Potentially. +2 circumstance bonus against AC from opponents flanking you. Let's take outflank. Yeah. Okay. I'm still not sure this is where we're going, but that's fine. Then choose spells. Can I choose something that hurts herself? Or heal? Inflict moderate wounds. Yes, I'm definitely leveling up on this. Because she needs a way to heal herself. So yeah. Despite the fact that I'm making her a two-handed amazing person, I think she definitely needs the more ways to heal herself. Right, there we go. She's the only person who can heal her. Apart from Harem, who we don't take all the time. Fighter. It gets us Tower Shield defense at 9th level while using a Tower Shield, gains shield bonus against touch attacks, which is huge. Yeah. Good. Here, it's Lore Religion. And the Perception we're putting into. We're actually almost at the point where we can get Athletics into the positives. It doesn't really give us very much. Although, does Tripping go? No, it doesn't go against Athletics. It goes against combat ones. What am I talking about? We'll go for Perception. That's fine. Here, Weapon Focus isn't needed. Armor Focus, getting an extra +1 AC. Potentially good. We've seen a lot of these before, so I'm not that worried about it. Go for even better Fortitude. Persuasive, maybe. Yeah, I was thinking maybe Shield Wall if you also had Harem in the party and then get him with the same one. You keep the bonus even if the opponent loses shield bonus you're doing to make a shield bash. If an adjacent ally of this feat uses Tower Shield to grant total cover, you also gain the benefit if attacking target passes through the edge of the shield. Ah, interesting. That's kind of useful for other people as well. That could be useful, actually. I've talked myself into it. We're taking a teamwork feat. Right. And then we have Lindsay, who's a bard. Still, Inspire Greatness. At 9th level, can use a performance to inspire greatness in all allies within 30 feet, granting extra fighting capability. Creature inspired with greatness gains +2 hit dice. The the commensurate number of temporary hit points, a +2 competency bonus on attack rolls, and a +1 competency bonus on fortitude saves. Apply the target's constitution modifier, if any, to these bonus hit dice. Okay, interesting. Anyway, that seems fine. Go with that. Then we'll take points and everything, which seems fine. Oh wait, am I even putting points in to use magic device anymore, or did I ditch it for something else? I guess I am, aren't I? Or was I think I was going mobility, actually. I think I was switching into mobility. Yeah. I could be wrong, though. I think that's what I was doing. And here, lingering performance we don't really need. Weapon finesse we also don't need. Anything better here? Extra performance, an additional 6 rounds performance actually doesn't sound that bad. Toughness again doesn't sound that bad. Things to keep us alive are actually quite useful. Vital strike. No, none of those. Persuasive, not necessary. Lightning reflexes, maybe actually might be useful. Lightning reflexes might be useful because a lot of things that attack the backline are things that go against reflex. I don't know. That might be a good one. May make additional attacks of opportunity per round. Not interested. Yeah, let's take lightning reflexes. Yeah. A little bit more defensive stuff. And then we get another level 3 spell. Feather step? Maybe? I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's going to be useful. I guess displacement sounds useful. And I did take it on someone else as well. All creatures within a 15-foot blast can be confused. Yeah. Let's do that. It also seems to only be enemies that applies to. Okay. That seems alright. Go with that. Next one. Jubilos. Hello there. You're taking one in Alchemist. Gets you even more bombs. Or more bomb damage, I think. I'm just trying to see. On odd numbered... Yeah, it gets an 1d6 extra damage. Perfect. We'll then increase these ones for him. That's alright. And then he gets one more, which is lower nature. Right, and then here, what are we giving him? Clustered shots? When making a full attack against same opponent, the damage... Also the damage before all attacks? Not necessarily useful. As it's because our base attacks is above 6, which means we get multiple attacks, so that means that we total damage before applying damage reduction. Yeah, it's not necessarily useful. Extra bomb sounds useful. It's only 4 extra per day, though. Anything else jumping out at me here? Deft hands? Maybe. I mean, he does do trickery occasionally, which isn't the worst thing to upgrade. Alertness? I don't know. Combat casting? No. Combat reflexes? Again, no. Guess I am going to take deft hands. Actually, I could take dodge. +1 to AC. Yeah, sure, we'll take dodge. We're taking it on most other people. And then here, what we're looking for, we get another one of these. Could take protection from arrows communal. Potentially. Don't need cure wounds. We always take someone with us for that. Thorn body? No. Remove disease and remove blindness are maybe good. Maybe. We have to prepare them. Let's take protection from arrows. It might be useful. We're not going to apply it, but we'll take it. Then here. What are we going for? A sorcerer? Yeah. Fleeting glance. At 9th level, you can turn invisible for a number of rounds per day equal to your sorcerer level for 9 rounds. It functions as greater invisibility. These rounds need not be consecutive. Invisibility. Creature becomes invisible. Check is required. Invisible creature has a +2 bonus on its stealth checks. Spell ends if the subject attacks any creature. For purposes of the spell, attack includes any spell targeting a foe or whose area of effect includes a foe. Exactly who is a foe depends on the visible character's perceptions. Okay, interesting. Well, that's fine. Invisible... Oh, wait. An invisible being can open doors, talk, climb stairs, summoning monsters, and have them attack, cut a rope, holding a rope bridge while enemies are on the bridge, remotely trigger traps, open a portcullis to release attack dogs, and so forth. If the subject attacks directly, it immediately becomes invisible. Okay. Spells that bless, that specifically affect allies but not foes, are not included for this purpose, even if they include foes in the area. Cool, and then poison. 3rd level, 2 levels, we gain additional spells. So poison. Call upon venomous powers of natural predators. You infect the subject with horrible poison, making a successful melee touch attack. Poison deals 1d3 constitution damage per round for 6 rounds. Poison creatures can make a fortitude save to negate it. Okay, it doesn't sound amazing, but okay. That one looks good. Anyway, fine. Get those points as usual. Then we get one more of these. Spell focus. Well, we already have a spell focus in what we're looking for, so I'm not interested in any of those. We could get like arcane armor training, and then that would allow us to wear armor, but I'm not very worried about that. Elemental focus. We already have the elemental focus I need. That's fine. The meta magic, I still don't understand what it means. Spells without level increase +2. An empowered spell uses spell slot 2 levels in the spell's higher. See, I don't know what meta magic means. And I saw it at the start of the game, and I still don't really know how to use it, so I don't want to take it because I don't want to mess up. Because we have spell focus, we can take spell specialization. Ooh, cool. Put your caster levels being 2 higher levels for all level variable effects of the spell. Ooh. Every time you gain a new level in a spellcasting class, you can choose a new spell to replace the spell selected with this feat. But I could take something like Burning Arc, but that's going to max out. Is there any of these that don't max out? No, they all max out. I forgot we had Dragon's Breath. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, do we? I think we do. Maybe? This one doesn't max out, does it? The additional missile. Maximum 5 missiles at 9th level. Oh. The maximum 3 rays at 11th level. So that would allow us to shoot 3 rays, right? So we're already shooting rays. Oh, 3 additional rays, so maybe 4 rays in total? I don't know. I don't think we want to take it, because I don't think we have anything that we want to upgrade that much. Spell penetration? Yeah, maybe. Sounds like that might be useful eventually. Yeah, we'll take it. 1d20 plus caster level to overcome a creature's spell resistance. Okay, that's fine. Then we get a level 2 spell, a level 3 spell, and a level 4 spell. Oh, alright. Well, what are we going to do with these? I have absolutely no idea. False life? You harness the power of the unlife to grant yourself the limited ability to avoid death. While the spell is active, you gain 1d10 plus 9 HP. Not what I'm looking for. Protection from alignment maybe could be useful. It's communal as well. Sounds good. So it's this. The ability allows you to make sneak attacks. It's the rogue ability of the same name, dealing additional 1d6 points of damage. Increases for 1d6 for every 3 caster levels beyond the 3rd. So that means it's 3d6 extra. 1 round per level for 9 rounds. Let's take that. Sense Vitals. We can actually use it. Here? I don't know. Maybe... What do we already have at this level? We only have those ones? We need more damage at this level. I'm going to take Lightning Bolt. And then here, at level 4. Now, at level 4, we have Phantasmal Killer and Poison, but we can do better than that. Ice Storm? Oh yeah, this is one where we also had Volcanic Storm, didn't we? Yeah, yeah. We need another damaging ability up here. Maybe I never took Dragon's Breath. I thought it was something we could have taken. Oh, was that when we could have chosen to switch over to Dragon, whatever it was called? Dragon Cultist, or whatever that extra class was called. Maybe. You hit a subject, it gains 1d4 temporary negative levels. Ooh. Interesting. Dimensional Door. Transfer yourself and all other creatures 10 feet away. Sounds like it could be useful. Becoming a medium leopard doesn't sound useful. Placing a curse on someone. Yeah. Confusion. Again, with same as with Lindsay, that could be useful. I don't know. Why don't I take Dimension Door? Sounds like it might be useful, and maybe it's going to be useful if we use because it's a target point within long range. So it might be useful if we have to do another solo adventure at some point. I don't know. As like a way to cheese the game. Sounds useful anyway. A lot of level ups. A lot of level ups. Alright, time to manage Kingdom Affairs while we're here. You know, might as well. Get back to managing our kingdom. Okay. So, unrest in the streets. We met with the Baroness and we got a +1... Well, they met with Baroness, we got +1 community. That's fine. The River Maiden. There is a mermaid in a river where trade ships operate. She's begun to sink passing vessels. We must be chased away from there before she scares off all the merchants. There you go. Roll a 3 or above, Amiri, to defeat the puzzle. Okay. And I think that we're alright. I don't think we got a negative on, like, our... whatever it's called. I don't think we got negative on our status or whatever it was I thought we were going to get, because it would be negative BP. I think we're alright. I still don't see where on this... Oh! Oh my god, I'm blind. Oh. It's right there. I don't see where on the UI. Is it over here? Is it over here? No, it's right there. Right there in the top left. We're Serene. My god, I'm actually blind. Okay, well, you know what? Time to end the episode, really. There's been far too much looking at menus and things for me to have spotted that. To be honest with you, it's pretty obvious in terms of where it is, but as much as I hate some of the tutorials and things, like sometimes I hate where it gets too tutorialized in games, but I would have liked an arrow. You know, just going like, it's here. And then something like one that comes up later and saying, no, really, it's here, followed by you idiot. Something like that, you know, just something to make me feel like no, I know where it is, basically. Right. What's our quest right now? Season of Bloom. Go to the Gudrun River. Heston and his militia have gone ahead. Join the search. I'll go ahead. You know what? That sounds about right, but I just remembered we have to speak to the storyteller first, and we might be able to do the ring thing. Found the shards of an ancient artifact. Can you restore it for me at the anvil? May I? Scorched piece of metal is a curious artifact known as the Necklace of Double Crosses. Find all the fragments, you can do it. Find more shards. 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 Alright, cool. How are you handling your new job? I am immensely grateful for this position, Your Grace. Thanks to it, I daily discover many new stories of living people and their art. I brought relics. Are any worthy of a story? May I? There's Dryad marks. We've seen that. We've seen the dog tags. Long as the brave heroes. Really impressive stuff. Seen that one. Saddled horses neigh and stomp their hooves. They cannot wait to travel to distant lands, searching for the legendary treasures of an ancient empire, and feel the bravery of the previous owners as she dreamt of adventure and fame. Do you know where our path led her? I certainly do. Find the rest of her belongings, and together we can uncover the story of the search for the Gemstone Cave. Ah, okay, so the horseshoe that we found was also part of the Gemstone Cave one. Right.
The path is clear.
I think I'm also going to go sell items as well, just to add into the amount of stuff that we can do in one episode. I'm going to put the Cloak of the Winter Wolf back, although we do have one person who can use it, who is Reg can use it. Negative Channeling can also go there. That's alright. Leave. So, we've got two more potential... Well, we got two potential other classes that we can get, which is Monk and some sort of evil cleric type thing. I don't know. Maybe you could turn Knock Knock into the evil cleric. It doesn't seem like... He really seems like he's a rogue when you meet him. He's full on knife stabby stab. Not really cleric-y type. I don't know. It's odd, anyway. Maybe it's only something the player character can be and they still get the items. I don't know. Right, head out along here. Now that I think about it, we haven't found any sorcerer-specific kind of items, but...
Go ahead.
I suppose there are other classes we haven't found specific items for. Anyway, hello. I would like to offer you all of this stuff. I have nothing to offer. Well, I'd like to offer you my full plate, please. That seems pretty good. Anything else? Not really. No. Unless I go by price. No. Unless I want to sell the diamond. Nah, I need it to cast certain spells, so that's fine. I was just checking. Chaos Shard could have gone to Knock Knock, but did I drop a kukri in here? I actually don't see one. I thought I dropped a kukri in here, but maybe I gave it. Maybe I sold it somewhere else. Definitely an option. Anyway, just because that's what
the path is
Knock
clear.
Knock uses. Just checking. Okbo, maybe he's gotten larger, but I don't think he got larger this level. Okay. Right. Head all the way out. All the way out. All the way out.
Tread lightly.
And we're out. There we go. Who are we taking with us? Well, I'm taking Knock Knock. Actually, you know what? I know we ran all the way there, but I'm going to rest. Which moves us all the way back here. But I remembered we hadn't rested yet. And we can rest quicker in here and use no ration. So it's better to rest in here. Means I need to go to the kingdom menu again and all of that sort of stuff, but that's fine. I can go to the kingdom menu from the main map, and if there's anything in the throne room, it should appear. Yeah, there's nothing in the throne room. That's fine. Head all the way out here, head all the way out. I do like the little dogs that are everywhere. I mean, they don't have any real purpose, but I like that they're around. Oh, that dog's hiding from us. Yep, can't see him anymore. Right, leave. Okay. Now, time to leave this little place and get going wherever we're going. Don't know where we're going, but it's time to go there, wherever we're going. Just be going. Whenever we can. Just go, go, go. And we're good. Right.
I'll go ahead.
Now I was just thinking about party composition. Knock Knock doesn't really fit in very well to our usual composition. I suppose he kind of fits in the same kind of place that, like, our two-handed people have been going, but it just seems a little bit squishier. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm kind of worried about him in terms of survival, but we'll see. Right, clear out the party. So, I don't know why I cleared out Valerie. I take her every time. She's our only tank. Literally our only tank. Holding out for a paladin, but don't think we're going to get one. Lindsay. Right, so now I've taken the people who always come with us. Who are we taking here? Tristian seems like he should come along, because it's kind of his storyline. Means I don't think I want to take Jathal. Reg I don't want to take. Harim I don't want to take. Means it's Octavia, who I don't have a reason to take here. Amiri, which would be too many melees, I think. So it's Secundio or Jubilos. So I guess it's Jubilos. So it's the same party I just had, basically. Yeah. That's fine. I was trying to think if there was anybody else I wanted to bring along. But no, Tristian seems like he should come along, because it's his thing. Yeah. That seems about fine. I guess the only one I could replace is maybe Valerie. But I can't replace her, because I haven't built anyone else like a tank. Yeah. I don't know whether I should have built anyone else like a tank, but I haven't, so that's fine. I'm always tempted to put Tristy in here. Have Jubilost a little bit further forward, because he always has problems chucking the bombs and hitting people. We just got to head along the Gudrun River, so I guess we're heading to Lake Silverstep Village, but we'll see. Maybe to the Lonely Mill. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.